Fabulous. I'm glad you guys are here. So let me adjust this a little bit. So we're going to do a 60-minute yoga class. What we're going to do today is called 26 and 2 yoga. It's a sequence of 2 breathing exercises and 26 postures that are done the same time every time. So the more familiar you become with the sequence, it becomes almost like a moving meditation. That said, the sequence of yoga is often done in a hot room, like in a 105-degree hot room. And if you, like me, do not have access to a super hot room, we're going to warm up with 3 rounds of sun salutations first to warm up the body before we hop into the 26 and 2 sequence. So for the sun salutations, start towards the top of your mat. I'm going to stand back a little bit and show you in periphery. So sun salutations, every movement goes with an inhale or an exhale. And if you constrict your throat a little bit, we call it Ujjayi breathing. That slow inhale and exhale helps to warm the body, helps to generate heat. So start with your feet close together. Take a moment, bring the weight into your toes, bring the weight back into your heels, and then just plant yourself firmly in the present moment. Take a breath. Great. As you're ready, bring your hands together at heart center and begin. As you inhale, look up overhead, bring your arms up as if you were saluting or greeting the sun. As you exhale, stomach in, bend your knees, fold forward. Put your hands on the floor, relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift, weight in your toes. You can have your hands on your thighs, your shin, or even the floor. You want your back flat. As you exhale, suck your stomach in, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, and step back into a high plank. And every high plank can also be done on the knees. From here, we're going to roll forward 2 inches, hug your elbows in, and lower down for a chaturanga. Inhale, come up either into a baby cobra with your elbows bent and your thighs off the floor, or up dog with your arms straight and your thighs off the floor. If your arms are straight, make sure your thighs are off the floor. If they're touching, bend your elbows again. It's safer for your shoulders. As you exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other. If down dog doesn't feel right for you, skip it. Instead, come into an extended child's pose, sinking your hips down and reaching your arms forward. So every plank can be done on the knees. Every down dog can be child's pose. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Good. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, feet between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees, relax your head down. Inhale, root to rise, come up, arms with your ears looking up, saluting the sun. Exhale, hands back down at heart center. Good. Second set, inhale, lift your arms up, looking up. Exhale, stomach in, bend your knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, chin away from your chest, weight in your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, step back into your high plank. Keep exhaling, roll forward 2 inches, hug your elbows in, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come up into your baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog or child's pose. Bend one knee, straighten the other, spread your fingers wide. Root down through all 28 knuckles, especially the space between your index finger and thumb. Push down there. Take an inhale, take an exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, chin away from your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, drop your head, look towards your shins. Inhale, reach your eyes, come up, arms with your ears, looking up overhead. Exhale, hands back down at heart center. Good, last one. Inhale, lift your arms up, looking up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, relax your head. Inhale, halfway lift, weight in your toes, chin away from your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, step back into your high plank. Keep exhaling, roll forward, bend the elbows in, lower down. Inhale, come up into your baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, down dog. See if you can get your heels to the floor. You might need to take a slightly wider stance. So lift your hips up, drop your head. Press your heels down, squeeze your thighs. Roll your shoulders down, root down through the knuckles, the fingers, the palms, not just the wrists. Take an inhale, take an exhale. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward. Exhale, soften your knees, drop your head. Inhale, reach your eyes, come up, arms with your ears, looking up overhead. Exhale, hands back down at heart center. Wonderful. So that was our little warm up. From here, we're going to hop into the traditional 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises, starting with pranayama, deep breathing, lung exercise. So bring your feet together, toes, heels touch, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate, meditate, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth. Drop your head back. Reach your arms forward, elbows touch. Good, inhale, chin down. Slowly bring your chin down, so look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back, look way back for the wall behind you. Bring your arms forward, elbows touching away from your body. Good, inhale, chin down. Use your chin to push your knuckles down. Palms face the floor, forearms frame the face. Exhale, head up. Use your knuckles to push your head back. Squeeze your palms together, wrists together, forearms, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose, down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale, head up. Push all the air out. Keep exhaling until your lungs are empty. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Take your time. Eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Good, change. Arms down, you can roll out your shoulders, your head. We try to do 2 of almost everything. Second set might be more familiar. Maybe you can breathe deeper. Feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, glue your knuckles underneath your chin. I'll show you from the side. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Lift your elbows up, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up. Drop your head back, stretch your arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, keep the weight in your heels, glue your ankle bones together, squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your butt. Exhale, head up, lock your legs, weight stays in your heels, hips a little forward, hip muscles contracting, thigh muscles tight. Inhale, head down. As you inhale, suck your stomach in, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Exhale, head up. Even as you exhale, draw your belly button to the back wall, chest up to the ceiling, arms touching away from your body. Inhale, head down. Make this the deepest breath so far. Breathing into the top of the lungs, middle of the lungs, bottom of the lungs, full lungs. Exhale, head up. In our day-to-day life, we don't really use the full lung capacity, but the lungs need to be worked out like any other part of the body. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath. In the second set, deepest breath of your life. When your lungs are totally full, surprise yourself. Take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up, take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let it go. Be here now, elbows touch. Good, change, arms down. We continue, half moon with hands to feet pose, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, palms together. It's a little hard to see my hands. You want to interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left, right and left. This is just a little warm up. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller. Okay, and when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle for half moon pose. Bring the weight into your heels, push your hips a little forward, and squeeze your palms together. Keep your arms back with your ears. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending your elbows, without bending your knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Just remember it's the first posture of the day and there's no rush. Know where you need to be. All you have to do is breathe in and out through your nose. For the rest of class, breathe through the nose and let your breath be your guide. As you inhale, lengthen your arms. As you exhale, come down, push, push, push. Good, change. Inhale to come up and stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back, stretch up, and slowly bend to the left as you push your hips to the right. Now it's worth noting that I'm not mirroring you, so it might look like I'm bending my body to the right when in fact I'm bending my body to the left. Throughout class, you are welcome to follow my words or my body movements, whichever works for you. Know that in general, we will do the right side of postures first. So with that in mind, push your right hip forward to get your 2 hips in line. Bring your left shoulder forward, 2 shoulders in line, come down. Push, push, push. Good, change, inhale to come up. So now we're gonna go backwards, first back bend of the day. It's a little bit hard for me to talk and do it once. I'll show you and then I'll walk you through it. Take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head all the way back, and then bring your arms back with your ears so you're trying to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck looks good. Lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine backward bending. Try to fall down backwards. Maximum weight in your heels. Inhale, breathing, push stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward and bring your arms back. Look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change. Awesome. Inhale to come up, stretch up tall. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Put your hands on the floor, drop your head, and go for a walk. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Move your hips right and left. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Hands to feet pose, Padastasana. Bend your knees halfway. First, grab the backs of your calves or Achilles. Eventually, grab your heels from underneath and wrap your elbows back. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees. Let your head hang heavy. Touch your face to your shins, below your knees. No room for light and air between the upper and lower body. Pull on your heels. Roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. Pull harder, stretch more, lift your hips up, lengthen your spine. Good, change, come up, arms with your ears, knees can bend. Nice, arms down, and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, arms overhead, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. Push your hips a little forward, head and arms back, stretch up tall, and slowly drop to the right as you push your hips to the left. Come down in a straight line, so no bend in the elbows or knees. Just gently push your hips further to the left beyond your flexibility. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little more forward, upper body back. Push your left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Right shoulder forward, 2 shoulders in line. Come down, push, 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 change, inhale to come up. Hips forward, arms back, root down through your heels, stretch up through your waist, and slowly drop to the left as you push your hips to the right. Keep your chin and chest lifted. It's a very proud posture, and you have so much to be proud of for practicing yoga today. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, arms back more, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your right hip forward, keep your hips facing the front of your mat. Now bring your left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down, push, and push, and push. Good, change, inhale to come up. Second heart opener, take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, drop your head all the way back, and then bring your arms back with your ears. Trace your fingers along the ceiling down the back wall. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Change, inhale to come up, stretch up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Put your hands on the floor, relax your head down, and go for another walk. Move your hips, shake your head. You've been here before. Notice what's a little more loose, what's still a little tight. There's no right or wrong. Second set, hands to feet, Padastasana. Bend your knees halfway. Grab your heels from behind and wrap your elbows back. Touch stomach to thighs, chest to knees, face on your shins. Pull on your heels, roll the weight into your toes, and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body. Pull on your heels, roll your weight forward, lift your hips up, stretch your spine down. Good, change, come up, arms with your ears, knees can bend as you come up. Nice, arms down, and you let that one go. Awkward, Utkatasana. Step your right foot to the right 6 inches, hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel. Bring your arms up, parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, nothing loose or hanging. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees and sit back and down into a chair. Feet flat position, spine straight to begin with, 100% of your body weight in your heels. Sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair. Suck your stomach in, bring your upper body back, depression to abdominal wall, contraction to abdominal muscles. Suck it in, hold it in tight. Notice if your knees are opening way out or coming together. Keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees and hands, a little bit more weight back into your heels. Lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back. Try to fall down backwards at the end. Good, change. Inhale to come up, keep your arms there. Push your hips a little forward. Now come up all the way on your tiptoes. We're starting to play with balance. Stretch up first, bend your knees, sit down. Again, notice if the knees want to come way in or way out. Keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees and hands. Lean back, lift your heels up, knees up, spine straight. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change, inhale to come up, last part, heels down, squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down like you're sliding your back down a wet marble wall. Take your time, listen to your body, stop when you're a ½ inch off your heels, squeeze your knees together and forward, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Good, and change, slowly come up, knees together, thighs together, hips forward. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down, take a breath. Second set, step your right foot to the right hip width distance. I will show you from the side. Keep the insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, and sit down. So you want to stick your butt out in the first part and fold forward. Pull your abdomen in and start to lean back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure your fingers are active. Triceps tight, jaw and shoulders soft. A little bit more weight back into your heels. Lift your chin up, chest up. Good, change. Keep your arms there as you come up. Push your hips a little forward. And now come up all the way in your tiptoes. For my flexi folks, make sure you're not sticking your butt out. Tuck your tailbone under, stretch up, bend your knees, sit down. So you really want to use your abdominal wall here. Keep pulling the abdomen in as you lengthen your spine up. Heels a little higher, knees a little higher. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below a chair. Change. Inhale to come up. Last part. Heels down. Ooh, squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor and slowly sit down. Remember, you can stop whenever you want or when you're a ½ inch off your heels. So everything we do is optional, never going to a point of pain. Always honoring your body today. Squeeze your knees together, lift your chest, and change. Slowly push the floor away from you. Good, heels down, right foot back, arms down. Eagle pose, Garasana. We'll do the right side first. Inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, swing your right arm under your left arm, right under left. You've got options. You can grab your shoulders. You can interlace your fingers, or have hands in prayer, thumbs towards your face. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down into a chair, stay down there. Lift your chest and bring your right leg over your left leg as high as possible. Point your right toes towards your left calf and eventually wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back. Bring knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, lean your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together. Inhale your arms over your head, left side. Exhale, left arm under the right arm. That looks fun, Matt. Left under the right, palms together, thumbs towards your face. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, stay down there. Lean back without lifting your hips. Bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross, twist, and breathe. In and out through your nose. Bring your knees to the left and upper body to the right. So you want wrists over elbows, elbows over knees, knees over ankles, weight in your heel, sit a little bit lower, pull your elbows down, arch your upper body back. Good, change. Feet together, arms over your head, second side. Second side, I'll show you from the side. Bring your right arm under your left arm, palms together, thumbs close to your face. Pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down first, stay down there, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg, cross, twist, and breathe. So left hip a little forward, 2 hips in line, right shoulder a little forward, 2 shoulders in line. Sit as low as you can. Keep the weight in your heel, pull your elbows down, arch your upper body back. Good, change, feet together, arms over your head, last one, finish strong. Left arm under right arm, use a little momentum, palms together, pull elbows down, bend your knees, sit down, lean back, and bring your left leg up, then over your right leg, cross twist. Sometimes when we balance, we take ourselves really seriously and we forget to breathe. Seal your lips, relax your jaw, breathe slow. Knees to the left, upper body to the right, twist like ropes, sit down more, arch your upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms overhead, arms down, party time. Grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Woohoo, so glad you guys are here. So for the next 3 postures, we continue to balance on one leg. And if you fall out, just hop back in. So you always end on one standing locked leg. Starting with standing head to knee pose, Dandayamana Janu Shavasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Point your right toes, flex your right toes. Keep your right toes flexed back. Engage your abdominal wall. Option to stay here or slowly start to round forward, maybe an inch. Eventually, pick up your right foot, all 10 fingers interlocked. Nice tight grip. Please don't lose the grip. If you know your standing leg is locked, no bend, no wobble. Inhale, slowly, gently lift your right leg up. Stretch your right leg forward until it's exactly parallel to the floor. No higher, no lower, standing leg locked. If both legs lock, bend your elbows down. Touch your elbows to your calf muscles one day, elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Good, change. Slowly reverse out. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your right leg, and lift your left leg up. Point your left toes, flex your left toes. Keep your left toes flexed back, stomach in. Start to round forward. So this is a rounded spine posture. It's the first of our compression postures. When we round our spine, we start to squeeze, strengthen, and compress the abdominal wall. If you know your right leg is locked, so no bend, but also no super hyperextension, inhale, lift your left leg up. You want your knee directly over your ankle. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back. You're training your Achilles to stretch. If both legs lock, puff up your chest and bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Good, change. Slowly reverse out. You can put your hands on your back and do a little back bend, or an knee bend. Whew. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, and lift your right leg up. Flex your toes back, suck your stomach in, round down, and pick up your right foot. Nice tight grip. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If you fall out, hop back in. If your standing leg is bending, posture hasn't started. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles and you can balance comfortably, then tuck your chin to your chest and maybe put your forehead on your knee. Good. Take your time as you reverse out. Nice. I love that posture because it's never guaranteed, right? I love falling out of it. Last one, shift your weight to your right leg. Evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot. Contract your inner thigh as well as your outer thigh. Flex your toes back, suck your stomach in, round down, and pick up your left foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Standing leg solid, concrete, one piece, lamppost, unbroken. You have no knee. When you're ready, lift your left leg up. It's a real kick. Kick your heel forward, flex your toes back, and breathe. If both legs lock, puff up your chest first, and then bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles and you can balance comfortably, then slowly tuck your chin to your chest and maybe put your forehead on your knee. Not for me today. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Good, change. Slowly reverse out just the way you went in. Okay, that was a forward curl. Next we do a back bend called standing bow pulling pose. Feet together. Bring your right hand up, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Woo, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone. Knees together so your hips face the front of your mat. Bring your left arm up and back with your ear. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, take a deep breath, stretch up, and go for it. Charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick your right leg back and up. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever, so kick really hard. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. Slowly bring your body down to parallel. So body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up. Let's do the left side. Bring your left hand up. Bring it out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left ankle at the ankle bone. Right arm up and back with your ear. Knees together. Lock your right leg. Point your left toes. Take a deep breath. Stretch up and go for it. Charge your body forward as you kick your left leg back and up. Slowly come down. Abdomen and chest parallel to the floor. See the foot come directly over the top of your head. So from the side, two heels in line. Kick back and up until your left shoulder disappears behind your right shoulder. In other words, two shoulders in line. Touch your chin to your shoulder. Shoulder blade scapula coming out of the body. Keep breathing. Coming down more. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Body down. Heel up. Kick, kick, kick. Good. Change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together. Arms down. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Second set, bring your right hand up, bring it out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone. Knees together, left arm up and all the way back with your ear. Lift your shoulder, lift your chin, stretch up tall, and slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. That's all you have to do. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, and breathe. Let your right shoulder relax back. Push your left fingers forward and drop your right hip down. Right hip down, everybody. Left hip back. Lock your left leg. Keep your chin lifted. Point your right toes. Kick, kick, kick. Good, change. Slowly kick yourself up. Feet together. Arms down. Bring your left hand up. Bring it out to the left. Reach back. Pick up the inside of your left ankle. Knees together. Hips in line. Bring your right arm up and back. Lock your right leg. I'll show you from the side. Point your right toes. Take a deep breath. Stretch up. And slowly kick, stretch, and breathe. All you have to do is kick into your hand, stretch forward, and breathe. In and out through your nose. All 5 fingers together, thumb with your index finger, palm of your right hand faces the floor. Keep your chin and chest lifted, body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, kick yourself up. Okay, come to the back of your mat and towel, Tula Dandasana balancing stick. Feet together, inhale your arms over your head, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs and lean back. Stretch up. Step your right foot forward. Lock both legs, point your left toes and slowly tilt. Contract every muscle in your body as you go down. So glutes tight, biceps with ears, both legs locked. Body down, leg up, stretch. Good. Change. Left foot down, right foot back. So it's a short posture. Lean back, puff up your chest. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, point your right toes, and slowly tilt. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel. From the side, body makes a T like Tom, but not a broken umbrella. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good. Change. Right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Take a breath. Second set, feet together. Arms overhead, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Step your right foot forward, lock both legs, point your left toes, and slowly tilt. Charge your body forward. Try to touch something in front of you, shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body, chest down more, heel up more, palms together, stretch. Good, change, left foot down, right foot back. Last one, stretch up first, step your left foot forward, keep stretching, lock both legs, point your right toes, and come down. So every muscle in the body contracted, right hip down, left hip back, squeeze your palms together, touch your biceps to your ears, body down, heel up, stretch. Good, change, right foot down, left foot back, arms down. Enough of that, come to the top of your mat. You wanna face the long side of your mat, but I'm gonna continue to face you. We're gonna flow the next 3 postures twice. Standing, separate legs, stretching. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, big step. Arms down parallel to the floor. Turn your toes in, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. Looking forward all the way down. Eventually grab your heels from behind. You can also start by grabbing the outsides of your feet or by placing your hands on the floor in front of you. Everybody roll forward like a wheel. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs. Roll forward a little bit more. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your legs, and try to touch your forehead to the floor in between your feet. Good, change. Slowly come up. We're gonna flow to triangle pose. Keep your feet wide apart. Take a wider step, lengthening the space between your feet. Push your hips forward, lean your upper body back, and turn your right foot out. Bend your right leg and sit down as low as you can. Taking a wider step might help you sit down more. Lean back, keep your spine straight in the middle, and just move your arms. Right elbow in front of the knee, left arm up to the ceiling, 6 and 12 o'clock. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to your shoulder and breathe. In and out through your nose. Push your left hip forward and down. Push your right knee back with the help of your elbow, turn. Twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg. Keep your left foot flat on the floor. Good, change. Rotate your arms, straighten your right leg. Right toes in, left toes out. Make sure heels are in line. Inhale, bend your left leg and lunge. If your step is too short, you can't sit down that low. Simply taking a wider step will help you sit all the way down, left thigh bicep parallel to the floor. Keep your hips down low and just move your arms. Left elbow in front of the knee. Hover your fingers just above your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor. Don't push any weight on the floor. Just the elbow in front of the knee. Look up and stretch up. Look for your right thumb. Make sure all 5 fingers together. Thumb with your index finger. Sit down more. Stretch up more, lock your right leg, right foot, flat on the floor. Good, change. Rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, turn your left toes in. Take a little bit of a smaller step for standing separate leg, head to knee. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together, just cross your thumbs. Exhale, pivot to one side of the room. So if you're on the long side of your mat, you'll face the back of your mat. Turn your back toes in, push your hips forward, forward, forward. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest. Go down, round your spine. So this is our second compression posture. We're rounding our spine so much that we start to compress, strengthen, and squeeze the abdominal wall. Touch your forehead to your knee. You can bend your front leg. You can take a bigger step, tuck your chin to your chest, and try to bring your knee and head together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Good, push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change, slowly uncurl with control so your head comes up last. Perfect. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to either the other side of the room or the front of your mat. Turn your back toes in, push your hips forward until your hips are in line. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, and go down. Round your spine. Try to feel each and every part of your back moving. The parts of your back that you don't feel are usually the parts where we're tightest. For many of us, that's the middle spine. Stretch all 10 fingers beyond your big and second toe. Bend your front leg as much as you need to touch knee and head together. And if your knee and head still don't touch, that's okay. Just keep trying slowly over time. Forehead and knee get a little closer together. One day they touch. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, head up very fast. Good, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, step your right foot back, arms down, take an inhale, take an exhale. Second set, stretching pose. I'll show you from the side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, 4 feet minimum. Big step, arms down parallel to the floor, toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest, and swan dive forward. So you wanna go down with a flat back, and the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Grab your heels from behind and try to bend your elbows back. Elbows to calves, shoulders up to the ceiling, belly button into the spine. Roll forward, hips up, lock your legs. If your forehead's not quite touching the floor yet, take a little bit of a bigger step. Contract your thighs, lift your hips up, lift your thighs up, push your big toes down. Good, change, slowly come up. Second set, triangle, taking a wider step. Turn your right foot out, left toes in, bend your right leg and lunge. Notice if your knee is going to the left of your ankle. You want your knee directly on top of your ankle. Sit down, lean back and move your arms. Hover your fingers just above your big and second toe. Keep sitting the hips down as you stretch your chest up. So you want one long diagonal line from your ankle all the way to the crown of your head. Reach your left armpit up. Stretch your right shoulder down, turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Make sure your left leg is locked, no bend in the left knee, whole left foot, even the pinky toe flat on the floor. Good, change, rotate your arms, push the right heel into the floor, right toes in, left toes out, a little bit like the hokey pokey. Inhale, bend your left leg, sit all the way down, sit as low as you can, lean back and move your arms. So again, make sure the right leg is locked, there's no bend in the knee. Keep your right foot flat on the floor. Notice if like your ankle is rolling in or the knee is rolling in, root down through all 4 corners of your right foot, look up and breathe. Right hip down, left knee back, turn, twist upper body back, lock right leg, right foot, flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in, little bit of a smaller step for head to knee pose, arms up, palms together, just cross your thumbs, pivot on your heels, turn your back toes in, push your hips forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line.
Backside foot makes a 45-degree angle. Touch your exactly knee and head together. You're not kissing your knee, weird. You're not smelling your knee, gross. You're thinking very deeply about pushing your exactly knee and head together. A little bit more weight into your front foot. Right hip up, left hip forward to keep your hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. Change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh, your chest, arms with your ears, head up, last. Good. Pick up your toes, pivot 180 degrees. I'm going to face you guys. So again, 2 heels are in line, but they're not like crisscross, right? Turn your back toes in, and then you can push your hips forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You cannot see your left foot. All the way down, chin tucked to chest, round your spine, touch your knee and head together. If your hands have separated, start to walk them back together. Maybe thumbs crossed, maybe palms together. It helps to have the weight in your front foot. Good, push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Slowly uncurl, arms with your ears, take your time, head up, last. Good, pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat and towel for the hip openers, tree pose, and then toe stand. This version of tree pose is a little bit different from other styles of yoga. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, and at first place your foot on top of your shin. If that's easy, keep lifting it up. Hold on to your foot from underneath. Touch your heel to your costume, sole of right foot flat to the ceiling. Slowly, gently, let your right knee drop down and back into a half lotus shape. Never force your knees. Right hand up to the center of your chest, and if you can balance, left hand up. You're welcome to stay here. You can also flow to another fun posture called toe stand. Engage your abdominal wall and start to fold forward. At first, maybe just dangling forward, eventually fingers to floor. Walk your hands forward, put some weight in your arms, lift your heel, bend your knee and sit down. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips as you breathe through your nose. Left hand up, right hand up. Elbows down, spine straight, maybe come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, put your hands on the floor, lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg, and then push your hips forward to reverse out. You can also come up on 2 feet, no problem. Good, change, right leg down. I'll show you this one from the side. Shift your weight to your right leg, lock your left leg, lock your right leg and lift your left leg up. So heel to costume, slowly, gently let your left knee drop down. So one day from the side, 2 knees in line. Left hand up, and if you can balance, right hand up. But if you're like me and your foot falls, just hold on to your foot the whole time. Press your hips forward and lift your chest up. So try to temporarily eliminate any curvature in your spine. You can stay here or flow to toe stand. Keep your standing leg locked as you fold forward. You can place one or both hands on the floor, walk your hands forward, put the weight in your arms first, lift your heel, and sit down. You want to keep the weight in your arms as you sit so there's no weight in your knee. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips as you breathe through your nose. Left hand up, right hand up, elbows down, chest up, maybe come a half inch off your heel. Good. When you're ready, place your hands back on the floor. Remember, you can come up on 2 feet, or to reverse out, straighten your leg first, shift the weight back into your heel, and then push the hips forward to come up. Good, change, left leg down on yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. We're on the floor for the rest of class. What a delight. Okay. Savasana, head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat, bring your heels together, let your toes fall open, arms down, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Take an inhale, take an exhale, breathe in, breathe out, feel your heart beating. You are so very alive. We continue, Pavanamuktasana when you're moving pose. Right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, just below the knee, nice tight white knuckle grip. Pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body and pull down extra hard, maximum pressure in your lower abdomen. Good. Change. Right leg down, left leg up. Pull your knee out and down and hold. Avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, right leg on the floor. If your right calf muscle doesn't naturally touch the floor, that's normal. Flex your right toes back to your face. Change. Left leg down and both legs lift up. Grab your elbows, each other. Give yourself a really big hug for coming to class today. Good for you. Keep your head on the floor. Squeeze your knees together. Gently look down the center line of your body and hold still. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Good. Change. Arms down and eyes open. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Good. Second set, right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, maybe other thumb, pinky finger on top, pull your knee out and down. Push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands to strengthen your grip. Pull down harder, opening the hips and shoulders. Change. Right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down. So this posture is a great hip opener. It's a good grip strengthener. And it's also good for digestion. You're pushing some weight, you're putting some weight into the lower abdomen to help things kind of move around. Change. Left leg down, both legs up. Grab your elbows each other, squeeze knees together and down. So it's often referred to as wind removing pose or gas removing pose. If you ever have like an upset stomach, do this posture a couple times. It's really good for digestion. Squeeze knees together and down. Keep your head on the floor and breathe. Good. Change. Arms down and eyes open. And a lot of these postures are done in this sequence on purpose. Like I wouldn't recommend doing camel pose without doing any sort of warm up, but that pose, wind removing pose, is one again that you can do if you have like an upset stomach or you just want to like roll out your back a little bit. You can do that without a warm up and you'll be okay. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back today, please skip the sit up, roll off to the side and meet us on your stomach. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, cross your thumbs. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Turn. Lie on your stomach for the spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra, Bhujangasana. Good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands on the floor, just below your shoulders so your elbows point up. Feet together like a cobra's tail. Lock your legs, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength. Lovely. Come up halfway only. Just your belly button on the floor. The rest of your chest is in the air. Elbows stay bent. They make an L, a 90-degree angle like a rectangle. Don't forget about your cobra's tail. Keep your feet together. Toes, heels touch. Lock your legs. Push your feet down, hips down, hands down. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Good. Change. Slowly lower down. Look to your right, left ear on the towel. Arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, I'll show you from the side. Bring your chin forward, hands flat on the floor. I've never done this, but why not? Hands flat on the floor, just below your shoulders, feet together, lock your legs, look up, and lift. So for a lot of us, when we lock the legs, the knees start to lift, but the feet and the hands stay grounded. Try to stretch your elbows down towards your hips. Make sure you're actively pushing your hands and feet into the floor to wake up the back muscles. So push your feet down, squeeze your butt, push your hips and hands down, lift your chest up. Good. Change. Slowly with control, lower down. Look to the left this time, right ear on the towel. And if looking left and right is like a little bit tricky for your neck or shoulder, you can bend one or both arms up so your hands are close to your face, and that'll take pressure away from your neck spine. Locust, Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward, arms straight position, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you, right, left, right, left. One big pinky fingers touch, eyes open. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. So having the palms face the floor can feel uncomfortable for a lot of us, but it's safer for the shoulders. Make sure you're grabbing the floor, palms down, lift your heel up. Good. Change. Right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. See the foot come directly over the top of your head to a 45-degree angle, half of 90, lift your heel up. Good. Change. Left leg down. So it's a short posture, right? You can do it. Third part, tuck your chin and melt down. Bring your arms a little closer underneath you. Spread your fingers wide. Squeeze your butt. Lock your legs. Point your toes and lift both legs up. Come up. Everybody come up. You can do it. Struggle a little harder. Don't give up. Mouth down. Shoulders down. Squeeze your butt. Lock your legs. Lift your heels up. Good. Change. Slowly lower down. Bring your arms out. Look to the right. Left ear on the towel. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Feel lots of fresh blood circulating through the knuckles, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Okay, second set, let's do it. Bring your chin forward, arm straight position. Flip your palms down and bring your arms underneath you. Right, left, right, left. So one day pinky fingers touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up. Foot coming directly over the top of your head. Heel a little higher. Can you lengthen your back leg more? Lock your right leg, point your right toes, lift your thigh up. Good, change, right leg down. Relax your right leg, lock your left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. So really try to lengthen as you lift. Root down through all 28 knuckles, so push your fingers down rather than your wrists. Push your shoulders down rather than your elbows. Change. Left leg down. Grand finale, tuck your chin in, mount down, bring your arms a little closer, micro bend your elbows, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, and lift both legs up. You can do it, come up, everybody come up, mouth down, shoulders down, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, feet together, point your toes, lift your heels up, heels up, heels up. Good, change, slowly lower down, bring your arms out, look to the left, and breathe. Take an inhale, take a slow exhale. Let's keep going. Full locust, Purna Shalabhasana. Bring your chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings, feet together, toes, heels touch, squeeze your butt, lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor. So nice. 747, taking off just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body knows to follow. Lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the right, keep your eyes open, mouth closed. As you inhale, feel the backs of your rib cage expand. As you exhale, soften through your shoulders and chest. Good, second set, bring your chin forward, arms out to the side, feet together, toes, heels touch, squeeze your butt. Lock your legs, point your toes, look up, and lift. So everything lifting off the floor at once. Keep your fingers in line with your shoulders. At first, fingers down, eventually lifting the arms up a little bit more. Keep your feet together, toes, heels touch. Lift your thighs up a little bit more, chest up a little bit more, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, tuck in your wings, look to the left, and continue to breathe. Notice what you're thinking about and let it go. Dhanurasana, floor bow. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up towards the ceiling, and start to kick into your hands. Woo, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. You can do it. It's the kick that drives the posture. Notice if you're rolling back and forth, roll forward once, hold still, do little sips of air in and out to your nose. Bring your knees in, feet out, wrists straight, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change, slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on the towel. So that posture is good for back strength and flexibility. It's a great heart opener, shoulder opener. It's also good for digestion, right? All these postures, we are on our stomach. Second set, last one on the stomach, floor bow, Dhanurasana, chin on the floor, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, squeeze your butt, point your toes, hold on tight, and start to kick as hard as you can. So one day feet coming over the top of your head. Again, notice if you're rocking back and forth, roll forward once, hold still between your ribs and your hips. If your knees are way wide apart, squeeze your knees in, feet out, wrists straight, look up to the ceiling, kick, kick, kick. Good, change slowly with control, lower down, look to your left, right here on the towel, take a breath. Let's keep going, bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat and towel, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana. Start in tabletop position, open your feet, open your knees, and as you're ready, start to walk back. Eventually, hips sit down between your heels. You can keep your hands on the floor in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If your hips touch the floor, put your palms on your soles. Right elbow down, left elbow down, drop your head back, head on the floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows, each other, and hold. Wherever you are is just perfect. You want a gentle stretch through your toes, ankles, knees, and hips, but never a point of pain. Make sure your knees are touching the floor the whole time. Change, put your hands on your feet, push yourself up, head up last. Very nice, turn around, Savasana. Head to the front of your mat, feet to the back of your mat. Nice rush of blood to the toes, ankles, knees, and hips. You're welcome to roll off to the side and skip the sit-up. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head. Flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good, okay, turn, come to the top of your mat and towel. Second set, fixed firm. I will show you from the side. Open your knees, open your feet. Start to walk your hands back. Eventually sink your hips down. Make sure toes point back, insides of the feet parallel. Put your hands on your feet. Right elbow down, left elbow down. Drop your head back, head on the floor. Tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms over your head. So if that's all easy, walk your shoulders back closer to your hips to lift your chest higher like a natural human bridge. And if that's gravy, slide your knees back together, but knees never come off the floor. Good, change. Put your hands on your back. Push yourself up like you're doing the limbo. Head up last, turn around, Savasana. That's one thing they don't tell you when you start practicing this yoga, is that you will become very good at the limbo. So much so that it's like unethical to join limbo competitions. It would be like if you were a professional, poker player and you went to your friend's house and cleaned them out. So just know that next time you see a limbo competition, which I know happens all the time, right? Just remember you're a yogi, so, let the other people, the normal people, enjoy. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, so happy spine, happy life. Come to the back of your mat and towel, half tortoise, Ardha Karmasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs. Stretch up tall and slowly go down. You're welcome to put one or both hands on the floor and walk yourself in. Otherwise, squeeze your feet together, put forehead on the floor, little fingers on the floor. Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change, come up, arms with your ears, stomach in, nice. Arms down, turn around, Savasana. If you've been doing the sit-ups, but you notice that they're like bothering your back, please skip them. The sit-ups, like everything else we do, are optional. If you skip something for a prolonged period of time, wonderful. I have also done that every once in a while. Try it every once in a while, give it another go. But remember, you're always first and foremost honoring what your body is telling you in this moment. Second set, legs together, arms over your head, flex your feet, squeeze your seat, sit up. Good. Come to the back of your mat and towel. Second set, half tortoise, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms over your head, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and go down. The slower you do, the better you do. Squeeze your feet together. Can you touch your forehead to the floor first and then your little fingers? Reach your arms forward, sink your hips down. Try to get elbows off the floor. One more time. Reach your arms forward, press your hips back, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize. Good, change, come up, arms with your ears, nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Okay, next two postures are our deepest back bend followed by our deepest forward curl. They are a little bit easier on an empty stomach, so if you like to drink water when you're practicing yoga, maybe hold off on that for the next couple minutes. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. So one of the things I like about doing this in a not 105-degree room is I'm much less tempted to drink water at the end of class in this posture. So stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Put your hands at your lower back. Push your hips forward. Maybe bring your elbows in a little bit. Keep your eyes open and start to look up towards the ceiling. And this might be enough. You can stay here with your hands on your back or relax your head back all the way. You can stay here or keep your hands on your back and go back halfway. Crease in the middle. If this feels okay, right hand down, grab your right heel, left hand down, grab your left heel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. If you can't grab your heels today, keep your hands on your back. It is safer for your spine. Push your hips forward, lift your chest up, drop your head back, look for your toes behind you. We're gonna limbo out of this, but without twisting the spine. So put your hands on your back first,
And then push yourself up without twisting your spine so your head comes up last. Good. Turn around, Savasana. Sometimes we're so set on like grabbing our heels that we like twist into the posture or like drop our head back last, but the safest way to go in and out of that one is to drop your head back, to go back, and then grab your heels and to reverse out so there's no like twisting of the spine or jamming of the neck. Also, if you feel like a little bit weird after that posture, like emotional or psychedelic or whatever that is, just know that that's normal. We're releasing some tension from the front of the body, and it can feel interesting when it is being released, but it makes us feel a little lighter when we leave the room. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, so second set, camel. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Place your hands at your waistband spine. Push your hips forward, keep your eyes open, and just work at your own rate. Maybe bringing elbows closer together in the second set. One day elbows touch. Eventually head back, eventually go back halfway. And if it feels good, right hand down, left hand down, thumbs outside, fingers inside. The goal of this posture is to open the front of the body and heal the spine through compression. The result is that sometimes we grab our heels. Please do not confuse goals and results. The goal is always you feeling good when you leave the room. The result is that from time to time you can go deeper in postures, but that is just a byproduct, not the goal itself. You are the goal. Good, change. Put your hands on your back. Push yourself up. Head up last. Turn around, Savasana. I love teaching on football Sundays. When we used to practice in person, I used to teach a 4 p.m. Sunday class and ask everyone to say a prayer for the Seahawks. But since they already won their game, let's just collectively say a prayer that Tom Brady has already fumbled the ball a couple times on the Buccaneers. Okay, let's keep going. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. I do believe in collective thought. I believe that when we kind of put our minds to something together, it's a little bit more likely. So just praying that Tom Brady messes up. Okay, rabbit, Sasangasana, knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands like little bunny ears, and then flip your L's down. Grab your heels from the outside, stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest, go down. Coil your spine like you're coiling a garden hose. Touch your forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Sorry, Jenny, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip. Lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, lift your shoulders up, engage your abdominal wall, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl. Head up last. Good, turn around, Savasana. Take an inhale, take an exhale. So yoga is individualistic, but I also, in its own way, I believe it's kind of a team sport, right? Like we're focusing inward, but it's so nice to practice with you all together. So thank you for joining. Second set, rabbit. Legs together, arms over your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good. Even when we're not physically together, I just feel extra motivated to practice when I know others are doing it. So thank you again for joining. Second set, rabbit. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Make L's with your hands. Flip the L's down. Grab your heels, stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest and go down. Round your spine, forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. Lift your shoulders up, keep your feet on the floor. If your feet are coming off the floor or your grip is sliding, ease up, only about 30% body weight in your head, pull on your heels, roll forward, hips up, round your spine. Good, change, hips down, slowly uncurl so your head comes up last. Nice, turn around, Savasana. Almost to the end, everybody's doing great. We're gonna finish with one set of head to knee, one set of stretching, and we're gonna flow that straight into spine twist. So head to knee to stretching to spine twist. Fun, here we go. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, the 60-minute goes fast. So it's part of the fun, but also part of the like, rah. Okay, so head to knee pose, just one set. Right leg out, left leg in, arms over your head, stretch up. Turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, go down, touch your forehead to your knee. You can bend your leg a whole bunch, no problem. Touch your knee and head together, front side compression, throat choked.
Eyes open, breathing normal. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot. Flex your toes back, bend your elbows down, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left. Good, change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, stretch up. Turn to your left, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. If it's easy to touch your knee and head together with a bent leg, keep going. Press your heel forward so your leg is straight. If your forehead and knee can touch with a straight leg, keep going. Lock your leg, get your heel off the floor, bend your elbows down, elbows to floor, right elbow down, right shoulder down, roll into the right. Good, change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here. Otherwise, lie down on your back, let your spine realign and sit up. Paschimottanasana stretching. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with your middle and index fingers, thumbs on top. Scoot your butt back, right, left. So in this posture, rather than rounding the spine, try to arch your spine. So draw your shoulders back and down, puff up your chest, and stick your butt out a little bit. If you can get your legs to straighten, see if you can lock your legs and then bend elbows down, stomach to thighs pull, chest to knees stretch. One day toes and head touch. Good, change, come up, keep your butt on the floor, spine twist. Identify your left leg. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to your left knee corner. Right arm behind you, left arm up, stretch up and over. Grab your left knee with your left hand, hand, heel, and knee all touch. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and twist. You can keep your hand behind you for balance. You can also play around and grab your hip, your waistband, one day your inner thigh. Point your left toes, keep your right foot on the floor. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, swap out your legs, maybe showgirl. Woo, shift your way, bend your right leg, touch your left heel to your right knee. I'll show you from the side, very on theme. Bring your left hand behind you, right arm up and over. And if bending this knee hurts, don't do it. Straighten your right leg like so. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist. You can keep your hand behind you or do the half bind. Keep spine straight, chest up, rib cage open. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, twist, twist, twist. Good, change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. Final breathing exercise. So we start the 26 and 2 focusing on our lungs, and we finish 26 and 2 focusing on lung health. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Final sit up. Good, okay. Turn, come to the middle of your mat and towel, Kapalbhati, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. If it hurts to sit on your feet, don't do it. Sit on your butt, crisscross applesauce. Every once in a while, try to sit on your feet. So for this style of Kapalbhati, exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale through your mouth, snap your stomach in. When the stomach relaxes, the lungs will just take in air. Pretty cool. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times, sit up tall. Try to keep your shoulders still, just the breath moving. Five, four, three, two, one. Good. Lick your lips, swallow a couple times. I'll show you from the side. Sit up tall, arms straight, shoulders down. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. Good for you. Honor yourself, give yourself a hug, high five, pat on the back, turn around. Final Savasana. Close your eyes, open your arms and legs. We went a couple minutes over time, so if you need to leave, I totally understand. I respect your time. Thank you for joining. If you would like to enjoy a longer final Savasana with me, feel free. Close your eyes. Open your arms and legs. And let it all sink in. You know, especially when we're not practicing together, when we can't really see three-dimensional bodies, I think it's really important to show postures from the side from time to time because we get a different perspective. And I encourage you to take that thought with you as you learn new things in general, whether you're like making friends with a new person or reading a new piece of like news or learning a new skill or hobby, make sure you're not just like viewing it from face on the whole time, right? Looking at it from the side, from the back, from on top, below, different angles. So, as we process new information, new people in our life, whatever that is, make sure, we're three-dimensional, right? Like our world is three-dimensional. So make sure that you're still viewing things from all angles. And then you take that information and make it what works for you, honoring your body, your truth, your mind in the present moment. Take a slow inhale. Even slower exhale. And picture yourself in perfect, radiant health.